Your sense of aliveness comes as a byproduct of your willingness to be present in the moment, of your willingness to accept what is here. And that can feel quite hard sometimes, to accept your inner feeling and your state of being. Because you feel lack of inspiration and you feel anxious or fear or super tired. And what we tend to do when we have these negative experiences within ourselves is that we judge them. And the judgment keeps them where they are. So the more you judge, the more you will experience it. And therefore, to tune into your core, what is actually true, beyond your judgments and beyond these states that doesn't feel that great, is to accept them. Because when you accept those states of being, you tune into your natural state of being, which is here in the present moment. You can't be fully present if you at the same time hold judgments about your internal experience. And the cool thing about, if you want to create anything epic in your life, when it comes to a business or relationship or whatever it might be, you don't really need to focus on training your mind and tuning into the right frequency in your head. This comes naturally when you tune into your heart, when you tap into the present moment, because this is your true self, your natural essence. And when you operate from your natural essence and self, everything that you desire will start to flow effortlessly in your consciousness. And it will be attracted to you very effortlessly as well. There's no techniques needed here. You don't need to learn anything. You don't need to think on the same thing over and over and over again, for example. When you tune in here, in full acceptance with what is here, there is no need for any of that. Because now you are starting to You're tuning into that attraction mode, right? You attract everything that you desire effortlessly, and your desires will arise effortlessly. So you don't need to find your desires, and you don't need to work on attracting them. It all comes naturally because you're operating from truth and not from fear and ego. And sometimes when we feel very triggered in our lives, if you are in a hard financial situation, or you have a struggle with your partner, or you struggle because you want love but you don't find someone to reflect that within you, or whatever it is, it's rather that you need to be in acceptance with where you are in those moments. And acceptance means that you stop to judge those experiences. And that can be a bit tricky in the beginning because you're so invested in your own suffering. But when you see that, okay, I'm in this experience, and then when you start to meet it with love, and this takes some courage to do that. When you meet it with love and acceptance, it will automatically turn into a kind of inner richness and fulfillment by itself, because it wasn't the state of being in itself that was the issue. It was the judgment that you held upon it that made it feel so hard. But in reality, it was just you, and more of you, an expression of you that wanted to come forth, but was stopped by your judgments. So when you stop to judge it and you start to accept it, things will start to loosen up within you, and that kind of lightness will arise, and here everything flows naturally, effortlessly, and you don't need to find the right path for yourself, because the path will appear by itself, and you will feel comfortable and at ease in this process without any effort. So everyone online that tells you that you need to have the right mindset and you need to focus on your desires and you need to, like, in order to manifest them, it's based on control. They are selling you yet another concept, another technique that is not really in tune with your natural essence, because you are naturally attractive. You're naturally drawn to you what you hold to be true, and what you hold to be true is formed by how much you are willing to accept and love what you are experiencing. And the more effortlessly your desires will be revealed to you. Your desires are nothing that you need to work on in order to get or gain. You don't need to try to think them out. They will come, they will bloom as you let go of control, embrace the unknown, step into to your zone of genius that is here. This is the space where life becomes a dance, where you become the art. You are a walking piece of art right now, my friend. And the more that you embrace your flaws and all your imperfections and everything that you judge about yourself, and when you start to own them, when you start to be proud of your, like, gushy, anxious part of yourself and that, like, you know, fear that is in your gut or whatever, when you embrace it and when you accept it and when you love it and when you welcome it, it will show you the power that was already within those areas of yourself. And this is where you bloom and your desires come alive. And when they come alive, you just need to dance. And the dance is effortless. It's nothing that you need to gain. It's nothing that you need to drop or anything. It's when you are in pure acceptance with life. And then you just follow what feels good, what lifts you up. And you can't really follow what lifts you up if you are blocking your flow, if you are in conflict with what is here. It's when you let what is here to flow, even if it's triggering and difficult, and you just allow it. You allow. Then in this flow, your natural inspiration will arise, and then it's easy to follow it, because here you create without effort. You're in tune with your truth. So therefore, you become a powerhouse of a being, and you create a life that is so beautiful from now and until the end. Where it's like you don't need to, like, work on your fears or anxiety or work on your dreams and desires. It will all sort itself out once you align with your truth that is right here and now. Nothing else, nothing more. So this was the message for today, my friend. I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.